big up all you beautiful people in YouTube land. Hope everyone is good on their Saturday evening. The Champions League final is upon us. What will happen, nobody knows. Hopefully everybody is well and good on this good Saturday evening. What does everybody think will happen? I will give you the teams in a moment. I'm just actually doing a couple of bits and pieces, trying to get a few more people on because it's a bit unplanned and a bit of a messed up stream. I've got a photo, guys. Right, got a few invites off. Who do we think will win the Champions League final, everybody? Who's everyone's money on? Borussia Dortmund, right. It should have kicked off by now, but anyway. Let me give you the lineups quickly. Real Madrid versus Dortmund. Dortmund's lineup is Cabell, Ranson, Hummels, Schockback, Madsen, Chan, Sabitzer, Sancho, Julian Brandon, Ademi, and Fonkrog. I believe I said that right. Madrid's title to lose. Yeah, I hear you on that one, Russ. Big up. Ow! Big up to you, DJ Crane. Regulars in the building, a real one that is E. Rossi. Big up, bro. How you doing? I can't agree with you. Hala, hala. Okay. Aloha. Yeah, what do we all think, man? I was hoping BVB David might be around as well. That could be quite good. Yes, but anyway, on to Madrid's lineup. It's Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Bellingham, Kroos, Camavinga, Valverde, Mendy, Nacho, Rodallega, Carvajal, and Thibaut Courtois. Big up, my G. Well, I'm full out with the merchandise today, boys. As you can see, big up to the Wolfgang Division, full with the merchandise today. So, like, you know, big up. All your t-shirts online. Eros the boss. Yeah, couldn't agree more. Hopefully, Bargav will be joining me shortly as well. They're on 15 now, 16, I believe. So, you know, they're not too far. There you go, let's Bargav. Big up, brother. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? Love for love.
Big up, man. I'm not too sure if JPT is going to be able to do it.
It's okay. I mean, it's a good game, man. It's a final. Let's get hyped. Well,
it's an interesting final because even though I'm not going to lie, I've really got hope for that Dortmund will win and not Madrid, because I'm not being funny. Madrid win all the time, so it would be nice to have someone different. It would be nice. How are you?
Yeah.
You good?
You know, I'm good, man. I've been working hard, man. I waited I had so much to do this week, so it's like I had to make time for this thing, so it's like
you had to. You had to make time for it, and it was your idea for you to do a watch along.
No, because I've been up all night actually. Like people don't like, I mean, when you're chasing goals and dreams and stuff like that, you can't just sit there and like go home. Like you can't just sit there and like watch football like whenever convenient. Like it's.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello?
Yes, I hear you, mate. It takes dedication.
Yeah.
It takes dedication.
Yeah, but Champions League, you've seen Champions League games. That's why I wanted to that's why I was like, I wish me, you, and Tony did a watch along for this. These are significant moments, man. Every time there's a final, I love. These are significant. Like you remember these for the rest of your life. So.
I will say it's the biggest European club game of the season.
Yeah, Dortmund has the wall out, like they're cheering. Yeah, I need to go to one of these. How was it? How is it like going to a final in your eyes?
Well, I've never been to one, but considering we've been to two and won one, I imagine the ones that we won were bloody epic, mate.
Yeah, I can imagine because because no one expected you to do the one in 2012, right? It's 2012.
Yeah, against Bayern. Yeah.
Because I remember that game because that was a really strong Bayern side, and
it was.
And like you're talking about Robin in his prime, and like he could never get past that was the year he was supposed to finally do the Champions League. So,
well, he missed a penalty. Well, Peter Cech saved it, so we were very lucky that day.
Yeah, because he had that, but he had that one-on-one. He had that one-on-one chance, right? Like during that time.
Yeah. And when he tried to hit it with his left foot with power, and Peter Cech saved it. Yep.
Oh, yep. That it brings me back. Yeah.
It brings me
I
back
think
as well.
the thing with Robin is he had like two big like misses. That one versus the Netherlands, and that one was that like so.
Bro, you show me a player that hasn't missed, and I'll show you a liar.
Yeah, but like but at the biggest moments, it's hard though, right? Because like you
Well,
remember
yeah.
those, like Gonzalo Higuain is like the biggest example because he missed like so many.
Well, the thing is, in a final, in a pressure
Yeah,
moment, it may look slower on TV than what it feels like on the pitch. But in football, like when you're in these sort of moments, particularly in a
yeah.
final, there's so much pressure, and it's so much. How can I put it? Well,
Anticipation,
yeah.
anticipation.
You
Yeah.
gotta be so ready in so many different regards. You know what I mean? Like it's difficult, man. And it's the pressure.
See, that's my thing with the Champions League. I feel like it's one of those things. You're going into a jungle, you have no idea, you have the tools. You prep the tools, you got to use them. So like, I feel like
Nah,
certain players do better in the Champions League because it's like
the pace is different.
no. I think so. A perfect example is like Neymar, right? Like the way he grew up, it was get out of like small spaces really quickly. So he used to be in his house like practicing like getting out of like tight spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So like some people have that creativity of like when they play, it's like they expect to be in tough situations, but they know they can get out of it. They have the skill set like develop get out of it. Like
back in the day when I was watching footballers grew up, like there was two reasons why you were a footballer. You were a dedicated professional, or you were a very or you were a very good player. Now, a dedicated professional, Lampard, he used to take extra training lessons, and all the other players used to go home. He used to go. You show me a player right now in world football that when shooting practice is finished, he goes off for another hour by himself and does it all by himself. I don't think so.
Dortmund, let's go. I have Dortmund like for me. I think Dortmund might do this, but like it's just the way. Okay, so I've seen I've seen Dortmund play all year. They're really compact and they're really like good on the counter.
Yeah,
The issue I have is like 1 second.
No worries. All German teams to me are good on the counter. That's all they play. They all play on the counter.
The thing with Madrid's counter is like they're very creative on the counter. I think that's a big difference. It's like Madrid is very creative on the counter. Like just look at that like goal. Just look at that goal like when they played Man City, right? It was on the counter. Bellingham goes to the right, like he drifts all the way to the right, plays a nice ball. Like I mean, it was. There's like I think there's a different level of creativity that they have on the counter.
Well, one thing I will say is you don't get this far without without adaptability. So you have to be able to do both. Because I'm not gonna lie, look against when they knocked who did they get in the last round? PSG. By the end of it, they were looking the stronger team over both ties. Because once, like obviously in the second leg, when PSG had missed their chances and eventually they got their goal, that was it really. Like you knew it was finished.
Yeah, I will say like one player that surprised me this entire tournament was Vitinha, and if that guy had a chance, that was so close. No, I think he could be a future Modric or Cruz, like Vitinha. He has a long shot. He has the long shot, the creativity. His defending is still getting there, but like I think in the future he's gonna be kind of deadly. He's gonna be kind of deadly like that.
Well, only one way to find out, mate, and let's let the time flow. Yeah. Everything go and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, so who do you? So all right, so let me ask you this question: like, if Dortmund are getting a goal, like they got to play through Füllkrug, you think they it's pretty much like they got to play through the striker, or like?
No, I think it's just a matter of they'll sit deep and they'll counter with bodies just going forward. I think it could come from either of the front three. Because I'm not being funny. I know they started off as quite wide, but what if the front three come up very narrow and they almost play like three strikers?
Yeah,
it'll just simply be a matter of who gets the ball and who breaks first.
Yeah, so I've gotten like so much smack for saying like this Dortmund team is better than our Arsenal team, and I like just because I've seen them just the way they played.
Well, you may think they play better, but I will say this: when it comes down to it, Arsenal are better structured defensively than what Dortmund are.
A defensive, that's a trade-off because they have some good defensive players.
Yeah, true, but I'm not being funny. In 5 years' time, your defense is still going to be there if you wished it to be. Theirs isn't because Hummels. I like Matt Hummels.
Oh yeah.
He ain't going to be there for 3-4 years. And I'm not being funny. But when he was at Bayern, you could see he froze up in a very, very, very competitive environment. One thing that Dortmund is good at, and that's easing players up, relaxing them, and getting them to play.
Oh, hands down.
I will say that.
Hands down, yeah.
Hence Hummels when he came back, and Sancho when he came back, etc. Big up, Han. Hey, Han, if you want to jump on with us, there you go. The link is going to get put in my chat right now. So look, if you want to jump on with us, please feel free, man. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just got to get my.
No worries. Yeah, man. This is open watch along. If anyone wants to join in, it is not. It's going to be an interesting game. I just think it's so key who scores the first goal. Because if Dortmund get that bit between their teeth, I can really see Madrid being in trouble, man. Because I do like this Madrid team, but it's not complete. Nowhere near it. First goal is so important in games like this. Do your thing, brother. Oh, no.
Yeah, my bad. I had to get my Chinese, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no worries, bro. I might go get myself.
Nah, because it's gonna be a good day today, man. I mean, after this, we got the UFC fights.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those later.
I mean,
Anthony.
After this, do you watch like the undercard ever, or like no?
Yeah, it just depends.
You want to watch the undercard today?
It depends. It depends if any of my mates decide to drop by. If they do, then possibly. Because I know the main card don't start until 3:00 tonight, tomorrow morning for me. But...
Yeah, for sure. I watch like usually like when the cards come out. I watch the undercard and the and the main card because like you'll figure it's great to follow people's journeys.
Of course.
And
I've been watching UFC since 2004, so Ultimate Fighter and all, man.
Oh yeah, you're way better, yeah.
Anthony, if you want to jump on as well, you're more than welcome to the things there. Has anyone seen the Tony Early Doors lookalike? Yeah, did you see the little short I put out about that, by the way? Sloth has been on my channel, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only. But Real Madrid trying to pass around the back, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're just this is the thing with Madrid, like they love playing possum.
Yeah,
they love playing possum.
They play patiently, that's what you mean.
Very patiently.
They play patiently.
Like if you're not used to like Champions League, it's like it could be like what the hell are they doing? But
well, the Champions League was always played at a kind of slower tempo. Oh, that's a free kick. Oh no, he waved it away. Was he playing for it, you reckon? Referee went straight away, went like that.
Yeah.
So, what do we think the scores are going to be? I'm going to put Bargav on the spot first. What do you think the score is going to be?
Oh, I actually put a bet in. I said Dortmund's going to win, and then under 3.5 goals. So,
what 2-1 Dortmund? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
everyone seems to be rooting for Dortmund.
Yeah. I think it's either going to be 1-0 Dortmund or like it's going to be like penalties. I can see penalties also.
Maybe.
But if Madrid score that goal, yeah, I mean, it's all possibilities. I mean, now I'm just like labeling every possibility, but like, for me, I feel like Dortmund's defenses will hold, but we'll see.
Maybe, but like we've also said earlier, the Real Madrid players have got that Champions League experience.
No, like so, the way like Madrid play, like the first like 20 minutes, they really do like play to the opposition, which is.
Yeah, they try and work you out. Yeah,
they kind of work you out, like, which is kind of interesting because. No, I mean do you think that's the way it should be? Like the first 15 minutes, you always like work it out, or like you just blitz in the first 15.
Well, no, that's what a good coach will do. He'll take the game steadily first.
Yeah,
and then get into it.
Sancho?
Big up early doors football TV. How you doing, Tony? Hope you're well. Good to see the pairs of you.
Yeah, big up Tony.
Good to see you as well, man. Hope you're doing well on this Saturday evening. If you want to jump on as well, Tony, the link is in the chat. Oh, he's ballooned that one.
Yeah, biggest game of the year. Come on, guys.
The champions.
It is though. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is the game. I'll tell you what. Like, if Sancho, like, this is Sancho's big moment. Like, proof to Southgate. Like
anyone who plays well is their big moment.
Yeah, but like prove to Southgate, like give him like the big like fu, like you know what I mean?
Well, I hear what you mean, but to be honest, Jadon Sancho
Ooh, full croak.
on a lot of levels, he's got.
Nah, man,
There's
he's
just
a good
doubts
player.
about his he's a good player. No. I
He's a good
never
player.
doubted his ability. I doubt his professionalism. That's
I
the
think it's
problem.
for me. I think it's BS, man. I think every time like I think it's an English thing where it's like when you say professionalism, I get it. I get it. It is like manager's always right. That's English attitude.
Pardon? No,
It
no,
is
they aren't. No, they aren't.
it is English attitude though. Like I
No,
feel
it
like
ain't. Yeah,
it's
you're saying that as an Arsenal fan because you got Mikel Arteta.
no, but
Yeah,
it's
you are, man. Don't try and
no.
label us
Yeah,
for
but
that.
hey, listen, listen. It's only in England people care about the manager so deeply.
Well, the reason why we care in Chelsea fans, we care because
It's
there's
only
been
in
so
England
much of
though.
a merry-go-round.
It's only in
No,
England.
no. The thing is, no, you got to
It's
remember.
only in England.
No.
It's
The
only in
reason why
England.
it's only in England is because all the clubs, the big clubs in England, are corporate.
No, Sky Sports loves the drama with managers. It's like
corporates, right? Bargav, you know this if you watch Spanish and Italian football. Most of the clubs in Italy and Spain are still owned by the fans, not a conglomerate, not a limited, not an enterprise or anything else like that. The reason why you get that in England mainly is because it's all bloated up bullshit.
Yeah, hold on.
Like the narrative of English Premier League's the best in the world. Yes, of course they are.
Let's get the props out. Let's get the props out.
You know what I mean? It's true. It's true. Bargav trying to be innocent with that cheeky dig. Look at him smiling. See what I mean? We got to expose him.
Hey. No, wait. Where's my... I didn't bring my baseball bat, but I got one of these.
I got the world's smallest violin playing you a song right now. So there you go. How about
that? Violin.
Not about combat. It's not about combat.
But anyway, I get it. I get what you mean. Yeah, but with Sancho, you've seen this like with over the years where like manager doesn't. You want to tank someone like transfer value, just say he has a poor attitude. Easiest way to kill a player in like England is like bad attitude.
Hey baby girl, hope you're doing well. Well, the thing is, I'm not being funny. Many English players in England don't flourish, but flourish particularly in Germany as well. Even German players flourish in England. Even German players flourish in Germany, but do crap in England. Look at Timo Werner.
Yeah, but is it more the language though? Is it more the language?
No, it's the perception of it from the media, like you just said.
Yeah.
Sky Sports. Because I'm not being funny, right? I'm not being disrespectful, right? Like, for example, and I'll give you an example from your season you've just had, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember in Sky Sports, and I'm not saying the fans, in Sky Sports, even though technically speaking you were no longer in a title race since the Villa result, and it was only the fact you were playing before City that kept you in front of them, Sky Sports was still doing, over to you, City, over to you, Arsenal, over to you, City. Oh, it's funny how you guys never played at the same time whenever that narrative was enforced. Strange that, isn't it? Because I remember title races, even when Man City and Man United's title for infamous Aguero or whatever, even they were playing it exactly the same time. And the only time Arsenal and Man City in the build up to the title race was when the very last day when you guys both played at 4 o'clock like everybody else. And the thing is, the rest of it was just timing and hype. We all knew City were going to win because they had the potential to fly ahead of you. And we all knew, since City haven't lost a game in England since December, kind of tells you all you need to know, really, doesn't it? Pep's a machine. Arsenal fans knew that. They knew they had to be they knew they had to be perfect in the second half of the season. They weren't. End of story.
No, I mean, listen, I know what happened with our season, but like what happened with our season, I mean...
No, I'm talking about the media hype of it. I'm not thinking out Arsenal's particular season. And I'm not being funny. Another example from my own club, look at the media were Poch. You know what I mean? Like, they were talking about him leaving nearly five weeks before he actually left. It's just you can't just leave the fucking guy alone, can you?
Yeah, but like, I mean...
questions.
I mean, you've been to Gloucester Road and like all those places, right? Like, I mean... It's just the way it is.
I've been put it this way.
Like Knights Court and stuff like that. Like
I've been Leyton Orient, I've been Chelsea, I've been Arsenal, I've been West Ham. I've been a few places, man.
No, but what I'm saying is like West London, they do not play about that. They want to win every single year. So, I mean, I get it. Like it's the glamour part of London.
No. The thing is, this is the difference. Why is it, right? And I'll give an example.
Yeah.
Why is it that virtually every big team in England, other than the London clubs, won a trophy? Think about it. City won a trophy. Man United won a trophy. Liverpool won a trophy. True. Why didn't Liverpool? Why didn't Arsenal or Chelsea win one?
Well,
because we're too hyped. When Man City, before they won the league, how much hype was coming out of Manchester? None.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can also say like the three biggest clubs, it means the most to the fans regionally.
Well, I'm not being funny. If you go by what the media say about certain fan bases, apparently Arsenal fans don't care about cups, even though traditionally you're the most decorated team in the FA Cup, and I thought that's what a lot of Arsenal fans were proud of.
Yes,
swings and roundabouts. Swings and
roundabouts. Yeah, it's one of those things. But I mean,
it's just dodgy for me. Everyone's individually a different kind of fan, so it's just you can't label everyone together.
I mean, you're talking about PR. You're talking about PR. That's but
I know the media in general. Yeah, the media in general. I'm not talking about any of the fans. The only time Arsenal fans should genuinely be ashamed of themselves was with the Spurs away game with Man City. The fact that they actually reported Arsenal fans going into the Spurs stadium.
I could dig us out even more, but like I just don't want to.
No. I'm not talking about the fans that done it. What I'm talking about is the ridiculousness of it all. Just
all right, so because you want a Champions League, what do you make of it when like a team goes into like a Bayern Munich tie and says pray for Bayern?
You're cracked out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, there is some that's what pissed me off this year.
Well, no.
That pissed me off this year.
The thing is about Europe is right when everyone started downplaying Bayern against Arsenal. I remember that everyone's expecting Arsenal to win. The joke thing is, you got to remember in England it's one thing. In Europe it's another. Oh, that was close.
Oh my God! Did you see that chance? Such a heavy touch.
It was. And that's another player thing about modern players. A lot of them, because of the way the balls are, and they're so flyaway, when you try and control it, you're always going to get a bit of flapping from the ball because it's just the way the balls are designed.
Yeah, because the greatest of players like make use of like steps, right? They use they're the most efficient with the least amount of steps. That was not efficient.
No. Well, you're talking about the use of space. That's what you're referring to.
No. Yeah, but at the same time, like when you play with control,
yeah, that's why strikers look for the half yard, like you're just referring to. Oh, wait, hang on, Dortmund at the other end. That was close as well. Mad, almost 2 goals in a minute. Arsenal suck. Well, they don't suck as like other people do, because they're still obviously the Spurs, the Chelseas. At least you got a squad that can compete. We're way off it right now, and so are Spurs. Be right back.
You really think you're way off of it? Yeah, it's a good game. It's a great game actually, but 21 minutes is expected. I'm pretty sure like Bayern Munich are going to turn. Sorry, not Bayern Munich. Real Madrid are going to turn it up at some point. It's just the way like Madrid play. Like the first like 25 minutes, they'll just sit there and play possum. Try to figure you out. Vinicius has not even been involved in the game. All right, here we go. Rodrigo. Vinicius. Chop step. Nope. Dortmund on the break. Sancho plays it in. Oh my days. That was a good half chance. Got taken away from him. Dortmund's still coming. Dortmund playing like pit bulls. Oh my God. Post. Oh, post. So close. Dortmund coming like pit bulls today. I like it. They're playing for Marco Reus. All right, let's go. How does Arsenal compete? We'll get to that question at some point later in the year. Later in the show. It's just like it's a Champions League final, so I just want to enjoy it. Yo, Dortmund are really getting into it. They're starting to believe, though. That chance. Full Krug. That's that kind of chance that you got to put away in a final, man. For some reason, yeah, it's just like the nerves or something. Always goes out in the final. Always goes out in the final. Always hits the post on the final. Yeah, give me like 1 second. I'll be right back.
Whoops, where's everyone gone? Bloody wrong headset. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's Bark gone? What's the score? Oh, good final time for my bloody thing to freeze. Oh, he missed it. Oh, is it 1-0? Big up, Naz. What you saying, bro? You good? He just missed it, didn't he? He missed it.
What?
Was it 1-0 or did he hit the post and go out?
No, it hit the post and went out.
Oh. Well, literally, I just come up and I'm just seeing it hit the post and I can just see him doing that.
Yeah, do you think like all right? So in all the finals that you've seen, like you feel like it always hits the post, like for some reason in the big moments. Henry said this. Yeah, Henry said this though. Like it's like like in the finals for some reason, even when like the cleanest of chances hit the post.
Pressure.
For some reason. Pressure. Yeah.
You make a little bit more of a mistake.
Vinicius. Whoo, that cross was deadly. Bellingham in space too. You saw that chance, right? Yeah. I think you're ahead of me, so.
I did. Very poised, evenly poised at the minute. Just Dortmund countering. Pretty much what we expected.
But yeah, what do you make of Malin as a player?
It's Malin.
Hold on now. Sorry. So they have like speedsters, right? Like it's Malin and like Adeyemi. Adeyemi is a interesting character.
Welcome, Fuzzmeister. How are you?
Yeah, sorry, it was a. Which one? Hey, what's up, man?
Shimon.
What's up? Fuzz?
Yeah, the Dortmund player. What about him? The speedster. What about him?
Yeah, do you like play? So I feel like players like that are so useful, though.
Yeah, of course. Any
used right though.
Pace. Yeah, any player with pace can be useful if used correctly. What are you saying, Fuzzy? What are you making of this final so far?
Well, I've only just switched it on.
Yeah.
I just got
okay.
Yeah, just got out of the shower. Had me a curry takeaway tonight, so I'm absolutely fucking.
We're all having
I'm stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. I had a bloody Burger King for lunch as well. I'm eating well.
Yeah,
I'm eating spectacularly well.
You got any chocolate milk?
Oh yeah. I won't finish
you still can't armed and dangerous with that then.
Yeah. I'm akimboed.
Sitting there like with his milk. Come on. Well, just to update you so far, it's been very tactical, but very cagey from both teams. Both teams have missed chances.
It's just a Wembley effect.
Wait, hang on a minute. Baby girl, why are you having a go at me? I'm eating biscuits, so what? My missus is texting me saying, why are you eating biscuits on stream? Have something proper to eat. That's normally the advice I'm giving her.
Yeah, I totally forgot this was at Wembley, by the way. I totally forgot it was at Wembley.
Yeah, it's only around the corner.
It's only around the corner, yeah.
It is. Good save, though. Courtois.
Yeah. Hot Googs. Hot Googs 44. Hot Googles. Yeah. That's it. Everyone knows when I start Googling.
Because you can hear the typing.
It's the aggressive typing. It's like I'm filling out that search bar super quick, lightning quick.
Well, you thought you were using a typewriter last night. Yeah. That's it. That's it. You got it. That aggression. I'm waiting for
the. Yeah. So what stream did you guys do last night?
I didn't do one. I was on with Jez last night for his birthday.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. I saw that earlier.
Birthday stream.
Good times. Let me get the brand out while I'm there. Like, okay, subscribe and subscribe the hot fuzz myself. Let me get the brand out there. With the wolf and all that. No sloths today, apparently. Detective Fuzzy writing his reports, maybe. Yeah. Champions League analyzing. Hang on, Mrs. just had a pop at me. Let me find out why.
Wow, that's gonna hurt. Adeyemi getting tackled. That's gonna hurt.
Have you had proper food? Both.
What do you want for tea? I want crisps.
You know what I mean?
I'll just get a balanced diet. I'll have a packet of celery or lettuce in my other hand.
A packet of celery.
I forgot what it was. But if Dortmund win this thing, like I think they had the worst odds to win this thing, and they absolutely shoved it in everyone's face.
Yeah, but how often has that happened? Where, particularly recently, where the underdogs actually succeeded? That's happened more recently than any other time.
So I feel like Chelsea would be on that list, but the thing is, I'm sure the bettors made it better than it is.
Well, the thing is, that might have been the case in 2012, but when we first won it. But I can guarantee when we went against City, it was 50-50, considering we just knocked out Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, but at the group stages? After the group stages?
No, they were in knockout. No, these weren't group stages. These were in knock. We played Man City, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid, and didn't even concede a goal.
No, but in the group stages, though. In the group stages. What was the odds? What was the odds like before?
We had a good group, man. It was. I can't remember if we were in a group.
I don't think you had a good chance to win the competition at the end of the group stages.
I wish I wasn't having a pop. I know you weren't, baby girl. I promise. Ooh. You're not. Look what I'm wearing as well.
Because that was the year Tuchel picked it up at halfway through the season. I mean.
Yeah, and the lamps, yeah. Because didn't that year we beat Sevilla 4-0 away as well? That's it. We had Sevilla in the group stage. That was it. We beat them 4-0 away. Giroud scored. Giroud scored that basketball kick as well.
Sancho trying that elastico.
Looking good always.
It's looking good, yeah.
Walking billboard for my own channel right now. Yeah.
I wonder what Ancelotti's going to say at the half, because this is not a Madrid performance.
No, not really. It's just the end of the day. One thing about what Real Madrid are suffering right now,
my God.
They don't have a striker. What?
Bloody hell, Carvajal. It's just bloody. It's like, in FIFA where you got a slider slightly edited, but it decides to juice the first touch up to 1 million.
Yeah.
And it's just like you're running onto the ball. Instead, it's near the halfway line. He goes, you know what? Haha, no. And he kicks it out for a bloody goal kick.
Well, I downloaded FC 24 for free on my PlayStation the other day because it was a game of a month, and I can't believe how much FIFAs have suffered, or FC 24 has suffered as a game. It's got no feel to it.
Yeah, but I think all right, so I think they're caught in two struggles of making it more realistic,
Yeah.
Or like so I think that's what happened with the FIFAs is because hold up. Oh no.
Goalkeeper got
God.
himself into a bit of trouble.
Trouble there.
Vinny a bit late.
Yeah, that might be looked at. That might be looked at, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say that VAR might be looking at that twice.
I mean, I love the way the referee sort of goes.
Yeah,
up
but
to
it
Vinny
is
Jr. It's just
a
like
final. I
he
can't
looks
see
at
that in
him.
the final. Yeah.
Yellow card. Just stares into his eyes like yellow card.
Nah, that's yellow. That's a yellow. Like it's a final. Like you gotta go for every ball. You gotta go for every ball. So
even the ones between the legs.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You go for every ball in the final, even the ones that
Every
dangle.
ball on that
Even
pitch
the ones
is
that dangle.
fair game.
If you don't believe us, ask Declan Rice. when he tried to reinsert someone's genitals back into their body.
Ben Davis, that was absolutely.
He
Thunder, see you next Tuesday.
You know what I mean, mate?
Straight between the legs, just ended them.
Yep. You are no longer having children. Whap!
Ben, he walked on the pitch. Ben Davis. He walked off the pitch. Brenda Davis.
How are you feeling? I'm fine. I'm just still recovering. Good to hear it. Don't touch him. Okay.
To answer your question about Carlo Ancelotti, what his halftime speech is going to be, I'll give you a clear indication of what his halftime speech will be.
What? Go on then. Oh yeah, the eyebrow will go up first, of course. Listen, it can
That's
happen.
That's it. Everyone's just like,
we understand.
All right, we'll go out. I guess we'll start playing like prime Real Madrid, you know,
like prime Madrid.
Well, we're not like prime. We are prime Madrid.
I don't know.
It can happen. It can happen in these situations. It can happen.
It can happen, yeah.
No, but he says it like that, anyway. Because I remember when he was our manager, man. He has such a beautiful way of explaining things. Does Carlo, man? He talks in a very elegant and proper way, bro. He never talks like he's upset either. That's the one thing I like about it. It's like it can happen. He always talks things like it's just you know, it is the way it is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that.
So, what do you make of Tosin Adarabioyo joining Chelsea on a free from Fulham?
Well, it's a good signing because we need someone as a replacement for Thiago Silva. And I'm not being funny. Everyone keeps on barking about FFP. We ain't in no danger of FFP, man. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but you can't you can't.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
What? Like you can wait for like Wesley? You can wait for like Fofana to come.
Well, I'm not being funny. The only thing that's keeping Wesley Fofana at Chelsea is his contract, in terms of because he hasn't played, has he? And he's not transfer eligible, injured. So,
that guy's personality is something else, by the way. Wesley Fofana.
Well, to be honest, actually, there's still a player there. If he's coached, and when he comes back, and there's some sort of athleticism left back in the player. So maybe, but the thing is, Wesley Fofana right now, because I don't know if he's even scheduled to be back in pre-season for next season coming. So it's so hard with because this is why I always say to the Maguire fans of at United, like, you know, you guys may think you've been robbed paying 80 mil for a bloody Maguire, but at least he plays.
Would you still trade like Mudryk for like Ramsdale? Just out of curiosity.
Who? Mudryk for Ramsdale? No. Why would I want
just out of curiosity.
But Ramsdale, they got I think Petrovic is better than Ramsdale already. So no, I don't want you man's rejects.
You're gonna say that like I mean, yeah, the guy was a baller though. Like at some point,
dude, you can't say he's a baller when he can't even get into your team.
Yeah, but that's
no. He can't get into your team, so why should he get into mine?
You can fit your team though.
Yeah, okay, I'm not being funny. Regardless of what Arsenal fans think, and let me bring you back down to earth, bar, Gav, right?
What's that, Sanchez?
Despite the fact that you think Chelsea are a bunch of has-beens, over the last 5 years, you've won 2 trophies, if you include the Community Shield, and we've won 3.
Yeah, but it always comes back to that. But, like, what are we doing
next? Of course, because winning is the aim of the game, and that's something you lot still haven't done. Okay, I have to say, Ramsdale for Palmer. Get the fick out. You're smoking something. I don't know what.
Ramsdale for Palmer? What the hell? No, Ramsdale for Palmer. I didn't say like Ramsdale for Palmer.
Eddie Nketiah for Cole Palmer.
Oh, that would be a great trade. That would be a great trade. That would be a great trade.
Funny. I tell you what.
Hey, I think he could do wonders with what's his name at your club.
This is banter, bro.
No, what's that guy's name? What's that guy's name? Who went to Chelsea from Arsenal?
This is pure banter, bro. And you know why? You know why Bargav banters this way? Because Arsenal can't sell, bro. They can't sell. Sure. They can't sell water to a lake, bro.
Sure.
Because you guys are the kings of paying out players, regardless if Arsenal fans acknowledge it or not. They are the kings. Aubameyang, we paid to get rid of you. Mesut Ozil, we paid to get rid of you. Lacazette, we paid to get rid of you. You guys are the kings of getting rid of players, bro. Because everyone leaves. As much as we go through managers, you guys go through players, and it's a fact. Oh, Sonogo.
Does Willian still have his like restaurant in like West London? By the way?
I think he does.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he plays just up the road at Fulham, doesn't he?
Yeah,
oh yeah. I forgot.
Yeah,
That's why it worked out. That's why it worked out so well. Like,
no, but Willian's a good player. Just because you lot couldn't get the best out of him.
No, I know it was a good player. I see him for Brazil, but like,
you know the feeling with the definition of insanity, because you guys have still got a similar problem to Man United. Is you guys use different players doing the same thing and then wonder why it doesn't work. Same thing with United. United's philosophy is a bit different though, because their board just believes signing big names was the key, like the Varans, the Casemiros, and all that kind of thing. It doesn't work that way.
I mean, I don't know. I know the issue with Manu. You just can't say it publicly, but
no, you can. If you're a real fan, you call bullshit out when you see it, just like Fuzzy does. I do, whatever. Because realistically, if you're going to keep your mouth shut when something's to the detriment of your own team, then you're on the path to self-defeat. Speaking up and when something.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you, but like some people are too strong for the world.
Oh, you mean social media babies, bro?
Yeah,
that rubbish, bro.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
talking
about.
No. I'm not going to talk about one specific person. I'm just going to generalize right now. Just because you have 25,000 million YouTube subscribers doesn't mean they're all going to help you pay the bills.
That's a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, that's a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, it is.
You get a certain amount of money. You get a certain amount of money for that. Like,
true, but they
enough
also
money
YouTube
to probably buy a share in that club.
Yeah, but YouTube do take a percentage of your cut.
No, I know that. But hear me out though. Because I mean, it's the way it is right now. It's like there's so many young kids right now, and I'm like, I have no idea how to give you missed experiences. You know what I mean?
Well, the problem is nowadays, right? And this is the thing, right? How old are you, Bargav?
I'm in my 30s, so I'm like 31. But
right, you're 31. I'm 38. I think Fuzzy's 24.
25.
25.
No, you're living your prime, by the way. So enjoy life.
No, you're not living your prime at 24, 25. Like the best things in my life happen 35 after.
Yeah. But when I'm like 24, like go out there, like enjoy the food that you want, enjoy the I'm talking like lifestyle stuff.
Yeah. You're talking about you can be lazy and get away with it.
No, like I mean, you could eat like a whole pizza. You could eat like a whole pizza. It doesn't affect you. You can drink as much as you want. It doesn't affect you.
I word it like this: you peaked too soon. You peaked too soon.
Nah. Life takes you places. You can't peak. Yeah, the peak will happen when it happens. But I mean,
well, you can have multiple peaks as well.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's true. Like people just keep. You go to one peak, then you go to a higher peak. Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
It's all mindset. It's all mindset on that one.
Oh, Terence Balello sent me a voice message. Okay.
Yeah, but like, but enjoy.
I just got a voice message from a world heavyweight champion, boys.
Oh, for real?
Okay.
I'm not even. Yeah, EFC. I might as well plug it now. EFC. Terence Balello, bantamweight interim champion. Big him up. He fights on the 6th of June. He's just sent me a voice message, man. Big up, man.
I hope that guy's training hard as hell because fight training's hard.
Bro, that's what I said to him the last few days. You're trading good luck for your fight. I think it might be a reply to that. But big up, Mr. Terence the Black Panther Balello.
I'll tell you what, the guy.
My guy.
What? If we're doing those UFC fights later, have him come on. Tell him to come on. We're gonna talk fights.
You know what? I tell you what. I tell you one thing about it. He's one of those guys. He's down to earth, and I'll tell you that's exactly the kind of how it was when I first got him to come on my channel. It was kind of like, And I was banter at first when I got him on Instagram.
Yeah,
I was like, "Do you want to come on my channel?" And all that. He's like, "Yeah, man, send me a link one time." I dropped my chicken, bro. I was like, "Really? Okay, cool. I'll run with that. No worries." And Adrian Sanchez as well. Big up him as well because he agreed to come on my channel, but the guy's just been too busy training. But big up Adrian Sanchez as well. Big boy fighters over there at EFC, man. Love those guys, man. They're so down to earth and so community based as well, man. Big up Adrian Sanchez. Big up Terrence Black Panther Bello. My guys.
Like, every athlete I meet is like chill as hell. Like, I mean, we get along pretty well actually. Like,
yeah, a lot of them
they're
are
really
just
chill. They're
just
really chill.
People. Yeah. They're just chilled out people like everybody else. Yeah, it's been a disgusting first half. DJ Crane's correct. It's been a bit all over the place. No quality. And those that when they needed it, they didn't really take it.
Yeah, does it feel like the PSG Bayern final, like years ago?
What you mean? The one that was a drab? Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
it was kind of a drab, but like there was some.
You know what this reminds me actually of more? Liverpool Spurs.
Oh yeah, forgot about that one.
That's what it reminds me.
Yeah,
You're just waiting for something to happen, and it's just loads of missed quality. Hang on.
I wonder if they like do they allow like the 15 pints 15 pints before you can enter the stadium?
I don't know.
No, trust me. Like so Dortmund games supposedly you get like 15 pints or something. Like people start early for those games.
Yeah, it's an all-day event. The drinking.
It's an all-day event. Yeah.
Well, it was. If you go out for a typical football match, you normally go out for a day. When we used to go down Stamford Bridge, you used to go out for a meal and drinks first. Then the game used to happen. If it was a good result, we might go for a drink afterwards. If it was a bad result, you bugger off home and cry.
No, I can't do that. It's too public. I can't do that. You got to be like.
No, you're not drinking.
Like,
just seen the video, Wolfie. You like it, Anthony? Hopefully,
I can't be doing that. Like, I mean,
big up, Anthony.
I've got the fuzziest ones with me today as well.
No, it's not a good idea, man. It's not a good idea. Like with like 50, like so many people around you. Like, I mean,
what to drink?
Yo, it could go one of two ways, man. Where you're at, but
no.
No, trust me, I've had
sensible. Right? You're not getting. I say have a drink. You're not getting ridiculously smashed to the point where you've got no control over yourself. Interesting you say that Bargav did the tailgating parties outside football stadiums in England. Tailgating parties. Oh, you idiot. I know what he's implying there. Well, there's someone chasing exhaust pipe.
Hey, so DJ Crane, you know what? Like, I mean, one of these days I will show off. Like, I will show off on that front, by the way, because you guys don't know about college football. So one of these days I will.
What you mean, American college football?
Yeah, American college.
I actually do know a little bit about it.
But what I'm saying is, like, I mean,
wait, college football is different because you got frat parties.
Yeah, but like, oh my god! I mean, I could go off on it, but just not the stream for it, man. Just not the stream for it. But
no, you can say whatever you like, mate. Even if it's about the frat parties, but the lifestyle over there is different because in college football, you haven't made it NHL yet.
No, but like it's the same thing. Like Jeopardy is like insane for college football, so especially when your team's winning. Because you have to win. You have to win every single game, right? So like you have 12 games the season and you have to win every single game to be like in the final. Right. Like so, the thing with like the Premier League is because it's like a slow build throughout the year, right?
Well, the Premier League pace used to be more about quality and speed.
No, but it is a slow build throughout the year. So come January, like it picks up like steam, right? Mm-hmm. But like with college football,
I remember even in August, there used to be all kinds of hype around the beginning of the start of the season because you used to wait 3 months for football. Now, pre-season now compared to how it was maybe 10 years ago, even 15 years, very different. Very different. I couldn't wait for even the Community Shield.
It is like a marathon, though. With the, I mean, because you can lose games. With college football, you lose one game, you're done.
But with college football, there's no promotion or demotion, though.
No, I get that, but trust me.
There's no risk or
trust me.
Trust me.
Like losing. Imagine like winning like 8 games and like your season's done. It is the worst feeling in the world. I've had that. Like and.
Why the hell are there Brøndby fans there?
Brøndby fans.
Yeah, literally.
What are you talking about?
Brøndby fans are in the Dortmund crowds.
And so,
they've all got yellow
shirts. Yeah, one of these days I'll talk about like US like sports in a different light because I feel like some of you guys think like some of you guys think we have like no real rivalries, but like
no, there are real rivalries. They're just different ones.
They're just different.
The college rivalries.
If I talk to my hockey friends, they'll be like, "You guys are watching a ridiculous."
One
you guys
thing
are watching
about, and this will be something Brad Fuzzy will back me up on. The rivalry in football isn't actually typically based on sporting rivalry. That's the difference. They're actually based on real life hatreds. Like
there is.
like Liverpool, Man United, for example.
Yeah.
That isn't based on a sporting rivalry. That was based on you took our fucking work. We want it back. Fuck you guys. So the other Manchester United were probably going, all right, well, fuck you guys too. And that's how it started. It's got nothing to do with sporting rivalry. The two cities hated each other religiously at one point. That's where that rivalry comes from. It's got nothing to do with sport. That's the difference. Right? Even with Arsenal and Spurs, that's got nothing to do with a footballing rivalry. That comes from the local people. Who are these West London? Who are these West London invaders? Who are these South London? Because they used to be Woolwich Arsenal. Who are these South London invaders? Even though Spurs actually used to be part of Essex once before it became part of London expanded again. So it all depends on how you analyze it. But most of the footballing rivalries in England have other motivations. My team with Millwall and Leeds, that is based on the fact of we just can't stand the Gits. It's got nothing to do with sporting rivalry. Our rivalry birthed for them when we had one of the worst disciplinary games in history. I think it was in the 70s in a cup final. And it had like 11 yellow cards and like 4 reds. It was mad. It's based on hatred.
So yeah, but here's the thing, because all right, so I know I get it, like Glasgow, so Rangers,
the Celtic and Rangers. That's religiously entitled.
All right, so then
that's religion and there's government behind it because one's Protestant, one's Catholic, one's from England, one's from like
yeah.
Originally, it's same thing with North Ireland as well.
And so then you have like Red Star Belgrade and like what's the other? What's that big?
Well, the other Europe, right? You mean to Red Star Belgrade and all those kind of like.
What's that? Red Star and like what's the other one, man?
Bucharest.
Yeah.
Stal Bucharest.
Yeah, I feel like Eastern European. I get. I think Eastern Europeans are different.
Partizan.
It's different. Like
Partizan. They're a good team as well. Shakhtar. That's another good example.
Like it's like Serbia playing like it's like Serbia playing what, like Yugoslavia.
Well, don't forget, back in the day when football used to be a more generalized sport and it didn't have all the money franchises, there used to be a lot more other teams because Red Star Belgrade have won the European Cup a couple of times.
Serbia and Serbia and Croatia.
There you go. Big up Jaminio, Red Star and Partizan, Boca and River Plate. Here you go. Other two European teams.
Yeah, I am not attending. Yeah, so I'm not attending that one. I want to go to that one. I want to go to that one. I want to go to that one, but I'm like, I don't know if I'll make it out.
I'll tell you what, the rivalry you never want to go to, the rivalry you never go to, and the match you never want to go to, right? In terms of one of the biggest leagues in the world, don't go Fenerbahce Galatasaray. They call that the hell derby.
Not bad. No, that's not
don't.
Bad. That's not bad.
No, that is bad. That is bad. They're burning shirts at the front of the stands. Yes, that's bad, bruv. Right, it's bad, and people get stabbed up.
No, listen.
Just because you don't hear about it from Europe, don't think it ain't bad because it is, bro. People get murdered.
But Boca River Plate is like, I don't know if I'm getting out of the country if I go to that game. Like that's how intense that game is.
Oh, what about that's how intense in South America. There's so many intense rivalries because it goes to the local areas, man. From the favelas and all that. Yeah, that is the kind of rivalry that they used to have in England. But the only difference is gun crime in football fan hooliganism over there is a lot worse. A lot worse. Danny Dyer did it actually once. I can't remember who it was. Danny Dyer on Football Factory International, and he went to Brazil, and he was in their little like coach fan bus thing that was going to the games, and he actually got shot at. And you can see the bullet holes in the windows and everything. That is mad.
Yeah, we got some cultured people in the chat, man.
Flamengo and Fluminense.
Deportiva.
Flamengo, Fluminense. There you go. There's another. That's in Brazil.
Yeah, bloody favela football stuff. I mean, Jesus Christ, you got caught like.
Jaminho, what's the Basque Derby? Jaminho might know it. What's the Basque Derby? Atletico Bilbao and who else? The Basque Derby, man. There's some hatred in that as well. But was it Betis? Is it Betis versus the Basque Derby, man? Spain. There's another one, Inter Milan, AC Milan. The San Siro. You know, that's quite an intense rivalry as well. Olympiacos and the Panathinaikos, yeah, AK Athens as well, yeah. Sociedad, yeah, it might be Sociedad actually.
Yeah,
I think Dominion might be. There's some deep seated
No, there is.
hatreds. Yeah, better than the Sevilla derby, yeah. Oh yeah, Espanyol, Barcelona, the Barcelona derby, the miniature one. People don't really rate that much.
Olympiacos and Panathinaikos.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, all right. So, all right. If you grade it by skill, I feel like Boca River Plate is like an absolute 9. I'll be fearing for my life.
What do you mean
like,
skill? Define what you mean by skill.
All right. So Millwall and like West Ham. How do you like 1 through 10? Like how intense? Like I mean, is that something I can go to?
Yeah, of course you
go
can.
quite easily. I mean,
right.
I think it's
Arsenal Spurs died in
like
2024.
isolated.
Like he's absolutely.
There's isolated incidents, I would say, with those games where it does spill out, and it usually is just a single incident.
Right.
If you're talking about these big, massive rivalries, we're talking about like practically armed fronts. Marching down streets in the hundreds, in the thousands, and if you are not in a front on the other side of things, and you're in the middle, then your best hope that you can run pretty fast, and that there is a way to get.
Well, I tell you what, then you wouldn't run ones like that. Go look at the Polish teams like the Krakow Derby and stuff. You want to see shit like that? Look at Polish football.
Yeah, back in the day, Arsenal Spurs, like you need police escorts just to get to the game. Back in the day.
No. If you want ones that you say it's almost military based, you want ones like Forest Liverpool because of Hillsborough. You want Juventus. You want Juventus Liverpool because what you're talking about is an extreme. You're talking about stuff that is built through tragedy, essentially. Because it goes you know what I mean. You got Hillsborough. You got there's all Liverpool as well. Strange enough, you got Liverpool Forest, Hillsborough. You know Liverpool Juventus. What else are deep seated ones you got? You got the Forest Liverpool Arsenal rivalry. That's quite deep because obviously when Clough was battling people like George Graham and stuff, you know. I feel like it's always a fatal game. There you go. That's another good one as well. Bosnia and Greece.
No, but Serbia and Croatia is like the biggest one, right? Serbia and Croatia is has so many tensions.
No, I would say on its day as well, Argentina, Brazil, because on a bad day, on a bad day.
I mean, just look at what happened. Just look at what happened at the Maracanã. Just what happened. Recently. When Brazil got absolutely thrashed and they absolutely lost their shit. Yeah, Mexico-US gets like that too. That's crazy. I know. Before you say Mexico-US gets intense.
There's Egypt one, the Cairo derby. Al Ahly versus Zamalek.
Okay.
That game's apparently been called off various times due to crowd violence.
Oh, big up Rosie in the chat as well. Big up Ro.
I mean, what else? Who are the other Eastern European countries that are rivalries?
Here you go. Yeah, here you go.
It's like Russia. It's like Russia, Yugoslavia.
Well, there are a lot, and I'm not being funny. Depending on where you live, will depend on where's the most important to you. Because if you can be caught up in one, it's a different ball game.
But the issue is some of those guys have World War II tensions that have.
Yeah, but the thing is but I've just sat there and explained to you that most of the real rivalries in football are literally stemmed through things that happened off the pitch, and every single one we've just mentioned, including the Man United and Liverpool one, which we pulled up originally, are all the same. Oh, you go. Wait. Here you go. LA Galaxy versus LAFC. They're really scary. The tackle wars are so crazy. Taco. Chocolate. Was it taco flavored kisses? Jennifer Lopez. Those that know. If you know what I mean when I'm doing that, you know.
Yeah, but back in the day, you know how which one was it?
And by the way, can I just say what DJ Crane just said about God bless the North London derby, because that no longer exists. It's true. That derby doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, so Inter and AC Milan used to be
North London United.
Massive.
You know what I mean?
Inter and
Crips and Bloods and all that.
No, Inter and AC Milan used to be massive, man. Back in the day.
I said that as well, but the thing is, Inter and AC Milan's kind of died off because one thing about it is back in those days, through all the way through the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s, Inter and AC Milan were always competing or trying to compete on equal footing until eventually Inter got the. Well, actually, no, I'd say AC Milan did well until Ancelotti left them. Inter picked up again when Mourinho in terms of the European Cup in the treble, and then they've both kind of been doing this since. So
but that used to be a class struggle thing.
Fine, Ajax, there you go, another great example. Jaminho with another spot on one.
Marseille and PSG.
Yo, that's insane.
Those two
that's
fan bases.
And on the Portuguese front, don't forget about Porto. Don't forget about Porto Benfica. That's a mad game as well at times.
Oh, yeah.
Ajax fans literally got the biggest game of Dutch football season postponed. Yes, that's true. AC versus Inter died when they both capitulated in the early to mid. I've just said that, you know what, Jaminho, I just actually summed it up as well about after Mourinho with Inter, they both kind of like have done that. So literally, well done, Jaminho, man.
So after like Mario Balotelli won the treble.
Well, we still want to treble. So did Samuel.
No. I mean, I'm just joking, but
another Brazilian one is Palmeiras and Corinthians.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a huge one.
What about? Did someone already say Boca and River Plate?
Yeah. We talked about that. Like, I think that
there is.
Which one do you think?
I know out of all of them, like, as I said, I'd still think out of all of them, the worst is probably like some of the Brazil ones actually, because they actually genuinely like shoot each other up. So.
Yeah, like I feel like Argentina, Brazil in South America, like oh man.
There's a lot of the favela culture.
Colombia, Brazil,
filled with like die-hard football, passionate people. So there's a lot of those guys from favelas that do end up getting into games like that.
Jaminho, ain't this the world of football as it is now, bro? Crazy.
Yeah, but you know, so 2030 World Cup. My goal is to go to Spain, but like I mean, I would love to go to South America at that point too. But those games are going to be because you know, like Uruguay, Colombia, Peru. What's the other one? Uruguay, Peru, Paraguay. Like there's a lot of historical conflict there.
I don't know if you'd be the most well-received person if you're a Brit going over to Argentina.
No.
Depends. It depends on where you go.
I mean, you speak.
I came over to here via the Falklands. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to say that. Whoops.
Don't forget what happened with Top Gear when they went over there. But Clarkson did that on purpose, though. He's a wind-up merchant. Clarkson did that on purpose.
Yeah, but probably his idea going through Alabama with their cars decorated in pride. Pride statement.
Yeah, but don't you guys want to go to like a high altitude game at least once? Like in I'm
not. I'll be real with you right now, Bargav. The way modern football's played, I wouldn't pay to go watch any of it because I used to watch better for £1.
No, I agree. But at the same time, like I mean.
So, I tell you what, a lot of Italian fans can be quite. So can Napoli fans. They can be quite aggressive as well.
Napoli
and Roma. Don't forget about Roma. The Roma derby. Lazio as well. That can get.
Yeah. No, Napoli fans can be.
Did anyone hear the famous story about the Juventus fan Rambo? The guy that he had an argument with another fan who happened to support. I think it was Parma or something like that. And he didn't agree with it. Man knocked him out, raped him, and then took him to the player's grave, bro. Mad shit, bro. These guys do mad shit for their clubs. Raping a man to a player's grave, bro. That's mad.
So if England has a game in South America, like in 2030, you're not going? It's a once in a lifetime chance.
Say that again. If who?
England. And sorry, I know you're Irish.
I don't support England. So why would I want to go and watch them in the final?
I know. Sorry.
No, just the English national team, as far as I'm concerned, could take a fucking nosedive. I don't care about the English national team. I'm being real.
But you're not gonna go support your team in like South America for the opening games.
Well, if Ireland somehow got to the final and it was in America, maybe I'll try and scratch every penny I could to get there. But I'm not being funny.
No, Del Boy tells me that all the time. That way,
well,
keeps me
that's
informed on
true.
that.
Well, there you go. But at the same time, if you
Yeah.
asked him the same question, would you pay to go watch England? He'd probably go, not really, because they're not my team. They're not my team. Would you pay to go watch Man City in a Champions League final against Real Madrid?
I mean,
No,
I
I wouldn't. Because personally, I'm not
Yeah.
a Madrid fan. I'm not a Man City fan.
Unless I'm on loan at back.
Yeah, unless you're doing a league gunner, you're on loan somewhere.
If I'm on loan, though,
But then again, I love Lee, but even that makes him sound like a whore. Because as long as you, I don't loan my missus out. You know what I mean? Like loyalty thing. You know.
Yeah, I mean, so Barcelona and Man City are supposed to come in the summer, so I don't know if I want to go, but it could be a good game. Just go watch live, but
no, it's true. But you go watch it for the passion of you're just trying to watch.
Oh yeah, the game.
You're not invested in the match, are you? No. That's the thing. Like, if you're gonna go and pay, there you go. I paid 100 for the Europa League final, but was your team in the final though? It was that one time I treated her right.
Yeah, it was only 100. It was only 130 for like a Europa League final. God damn.
Hey, Bargav, I used to go to West Ham home. I used to go to West Ham home games against Arsenal, Man United, and all sorts for £1, bruv.
Yeah.
I used to watch 90s Premier League teams for £1 live. Beat that. I saw Paulo Di Canio do madness as well. I love that guy. He was, out of all the footballers to see live, he was by far the most entertaining because you never knew what he was going to do.
Yeah, 130 is a damn bargain for a final, bro. No offense.
There you go, $65
for 2 tickets.
That's it. No, but that's not my point of it. No, we never said, dude. He was just no one's having a go at what you said. No, I was just saying about how it was just talking discussion, because even for me, growing up, the ticket prices are outrageous now compared to what they were.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody ballot systems as well, man.
I know, but you know what makes me laugh? There's more football in now than there ever was, but the shit's more expensive. Work that one out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be right.
Seriously, it's like here's the thing, right? It's gonna stay that way because everyone, regardless of how stupid the prices are, will still pay it. There'll still be people.
There's always people that can afford.
They'll actually crumble the whole footballing empire thing if everybody just decided to support their locals and put all of their money there rather than going and paying to support their rich bitches Premier League team. They'll go support the grassroots club or the National League team that's just up the road from them.
Well, that's the thing about it. The local passion has been taken out of football, and that's the problem. That's part of the reason why it has the feel of tourist. Right, our Premier League football clubs are becoming more like fairgrounds than they are football teams. That's the problem. In a nutshell, instead of being this circus attraction that you're trying to be, like the American owners are trying to turn all our clubs into, actually focus on being a football club.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Never went to a game, so I wanted to go one. Didn't really care if it was Arsenal Island or not. Yeah, big enough. That's fair enough, bro. If you look, I will go to certain games, to watch the game just for the. I wasn't a West Ham fan, but I used to go there for the sake of I could go and watch live football, and I could go watch higher league Premier League football for cheap, and I was just getting into it, and it was just something to do. You know what I mean? Like if it's what you wanted, bro, it doesn't matter as long as you're happy with what you paid for, mate. And I've got something to go to the Euro 2028 games. So there you go, man. Yes, Dortmund is still just. The thing is, this is what the problem is. Like Real Madrid can't break Dortmund down that well, and Dortmund can't counter Madrid that well. It's all scrappy final third stuff. It really is. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to quickly mute my mic for I just want to see what Terence Bellillo said. So 1 second.
Yeah, I suppose it's a thing when it comes to games as well. Attending games, even if it's teams you don't support, sometimes it's just you do it for the case of, getting into the gist of loving football to begin with. Because there's a lot of times where people insist, if you love football, you have to love a team, and you're only allowed to go support that team. And I mean, if you just love football in general, then why not go to whatever game?
these days I don't do that because like there's one particular reason. There's only certain events I want to attend anyway, like really attend. But like if I like, what ends up happening for me is like if it's in the, I'll just go out there and like hang out with like the fans right before the game, and wherever it goes. If I usually like a lot of people, usually what ends up happening is a bunch of people buy extra tickets.
That's going in from Cruz.
So like I mean I just buy it off of them like, and they're happy they're happy just for the experience. So
Carvajal.
For the most part, though, like
got a great message from the champ. Sorry,
because everybody is now like a reseller, basically. Like they get like a ticket, but they want to make profit off of it. So it's like
that's what I said about Premier League clubs and clubs in general being treated like a fairground attraction. Yeah. You can get in now, but you just pay me more and I'll give you a ticket.
Oh yeah.
Come get your half and half scarves, guys.
You know what I mean?
All right, so I do have one, but the reason I got one is because I want to remember I want to remember the occasion. I got to do it better next time though, because I didn't realize like the stigma behind it the first time. I just want to remember the occasion, so I have those for like just the occasion. But is that like not wrong? Is that bad? Like if you only attend like certain games, like
not necessarily. No. If you're not like a supporter of like either of those two teams, sometimes you get like. I mean, it's like, for example, you get the executive boxes, right? And you usually get a load of people. The rich guys that go and sit in those boxes, they don't support any of those teams.
Yeah, no,
they just go and sit there and take a couple of pictures, post it on your socials. Look at me, the most expensive glass of wine in this country right now.
Business context. Exactly.
It's not what you know; it's who you know.
But that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is, though. Like.
Well, Celtic and Rangers would be a good game to go to because one thing about Scottish atmosphere is unique in England because I will say this, in Scotland, in the grounds, they still have the old school sort of atmosphere that you get in England. Everyone's very live and bubbly. So, yeah, man. Why not? To be fair, I didn't pay out of my own pocket, so that's even better. Well, there you go. Why not? Why the hell not? The one who Griezmann shot all over us 2-1, and when the prick Thierry Henry decided he cheated with the handball with Ireland. Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, so this game is this game's interesting because it is really neck and neck.
Well, it's scrappy.
It is scrappy, but what I'm saying is
England in September. Hopefully, tickets aren't absolutely scam. Well, good luck with that, man. I hear Man United have a new half scarf, half punch. Half scarf, half poncho. Support the team and stay dry. Okay. I thought you were going to say a scarf and a raincoat.
Instead of scarves, they sell you umbrellas and lifeboats.
Here's a dinghy. Welcome to Manchester United.
That's how you get. It's how you get to your seats. You climb the stairs on the outside, and it's like one of those slides.
Mm-hmm.
They give you fucking dinkies to go down.
So only because I haven't been to Manchester. How does Manchester compare to like West London?
In terms of what?
In terms of media and like the presence and stuff like that. Like
obviously, well, Manchester's Manchester, so it'll all be in London. London's the capital.
Well, the thing is, like every time I see all right, so you know how West London has like a bunch of like. Which one has the more? All right, so I'm pretty sure it's about the same, but I feel like Manchester has like more college kids in general, like a lot more kids.
No, London has by far more because you have all the higher education facilities either around it or near it. If you want to talk about it, even foreign students come. There's probably more foreign students that there are here trying to get their degrees here than there are English-born people. That basically tells you all you need to know. The education system in this country, that is something vastly underused by the actual people that are coming from it.
Oh, really?
Let me put it that way, because I'm not being funny. Just generally speaking, people are a lot dumber over here than they used to be, and I think Fuzzy can back me up on that.
Yeah, that's in general, though. That's in general.
We call it TikTok brain.
Yeah, that's in general. That's in general.
Well, that's in general, but essentially, London. I tell you what, London, if you know where to look, is a city full of culture, history, technology, like in terms of like actual
technology. Yeah.
No, it's not even that technology. I was going to say technology, but it's not even that. Maybe ethology in terms of the culture would probably be a better thing to say, because the British used to do. The British weren't the best of everything, but you'll find with British like history, there's a masterpiece of some kind, whether it'll be the Spitfire being a technical breakthrough, or because obviously was it the Wright brothers who first learned to build an aircraft? They were. Well, I swear it wasn't the Wright brothers either English or Welsh, because when they crossed the channel, didn't they?
I think one of the guys was Samuel Cody, wasn't it?
No, because that flight was.
No, it's a Wright brothers.
They're American.
Samuel Cody.
They're American.
Well, no, but so who was the guys that flew over the English channel? Because it was an English, because even the most even let's say an example, a car that's American. Right, and it's famous for being American, and what sums up what an American car is in the GT40, the Ford GT40, for example, was actually British designed, built, and refined, and it was all done in England, but it's an American car. Work that one out.
I mean, I'll tell you, like the two things. I mean, the Brits like brought like the British literature is interesting. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I'm not going deep into this on the stream, but like British literature, and then like when you look at like what's the other one? Look at like the sporting influence across the world, like cricket, rugby. Like, there's a lot of stuff the Brits did. That like I feel like it's never talked about, because every time I talk to somebody about like, why do you not have more British pride, like especially when it comes to like the national team.
Well, the thing is, I'll tell you what, if you want to talk about British pride, you can say that even though after the English Empire fell, even for a very, very long time after the English Empire fell, you might as well say the British still owned most of the planet anyway, because they had the strongest navy on the planet for nearly 200 years. So, and by the way, if you want to talk about, and I'll tell you what, if you want to talk about slavery, okay, let me tell you one thing, right? In terms of this is unique about Britain, and I'll give you a bit of interest. Britain is the country, in the terms of global slavery and in the terms of the slave trade, is solely responsible for ending it. And you know why? Because at that time the Napoleonic Wars had finished. England had full control of the seas because the Spanish had just had their civil war. They were completely demobilized. The French had just been whatever happened with Napoleon. They were defeated by the English anyway. Everybody else wasn't strong enough, because at that point, not only were England, like in terms of the biggest power, they also had all the industry behind it, and they forced everybody else to stop doing it, and then went around destroying all the factories and the places where they did try and have slavers. So, that's British pride for you if you want.
But for some reason, expression of it, like for some reason, people like are self-restrained about doing it, and I get it. I get the reason for it. Historically.
Wolfie, how dare you? The cultural enrichers want to know your location.
Yeah, but
educate you.
Yeah, but you bought the metric system to like places. You bought there's stuff to like Britain, man. There's stuff to Britain. I mean, like here's another one. Like Benjamin Franklin's house is still there. Right? Like the Benjamin Franklin house in like where was it? Like 36 Craven Street. Is that the name of it?
No idea.
No, there's so much. I mean, like Sherlock Holmes. There's so much stuff, man. I mean, there's so much stuff. I mean, think about like.
Yeah, so it depends what you classify as pride, really. Because if you want to talk about you're doing something that means something, or you're doing something that affects the world, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, what's pride? Whoa, woo, almost. Ooh.
No, it's just like. It's just. So here's the thing. Like for a while, like I feel like when I used to like watch England, it used to be so divisive. It's like nobody ever wants to support the team.
Fucking hell, DJ.
All right. Hang on.
Right.
Wait. Can I just say one thing? Jack the Ripper.
That's not pride.
But wait. It's not known if Jack the Ripper was English. He murdered in England, but that's not known if he's English or not, because no one knew who he was. And I'm not being funny. If you want to talk about serial killers, you lot calling a bloody market when it comes to serial killers. If you want to talk about murders, and you live near America, nah, let's not go there, please. Just please, let's not go there. It'll get political. Oy. Yeah.
Yeah, so
go on, Buffett. Yeah.
I mean, I think there's more to British culture that never gets like talked about, but I mean, that's just me. But
no, you're right. But you name me a lot of people where people actually talk about actual culture, because now the culture's TikTok nowadays.
Yeah.
So you define culture, please, and I'll see if how many people I can get to listen.
Well, so what is it like? What is it? Instagram and like.
No, I'm asking. What do you define? I'm asking you. What do you define as culture?
I mean, what leaves like a lasting impact? What do you do like day to day? I mean, you know what I mean? Like.
Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough.
I mean, it has to be stuff like day to day. Like, I mean, you have your own food. You have your own. You have your own inspirations that like around your area. You know. Like,
well, okay. Well, let me tell you that infamous in England. We like taking other people's stuff and nicking it, right? I'll tell you what. Potato. You got there's a euphemism in America that where you like tea and chips, right? And I know that because a lot of my American friends take the piss out of me for it. So it's one of those ones where I'll simply say, okay, it's a euphemism because in England they got potatoes from my people. And I do believe, other than maybe Yorkshire tea, the very first tea that they might have actually got was from India, if I might be then Africa. So it's just one of those ones where, okay, tea and, chips, yeah, they're all stolen dishes, mate. Oh, no, okay, Tessa, yeah, you don't need to start, like, listing out serial killers, bro.
Tessa.
Well, I'm not being funny. One of the greatest heroes in English history, in Winston Churchill, he started a load of genocidal wars because he, at the end of the First World War, when he was Home Secretary, he relocated a lot of the Jewish evacuees from Europe back to near Palestine and all of that, and hence created the West Bank. So, one man's hero is another man's villain. Perception, my friends. It's all down to your perception.
So I feel this game is really gonna finish 1-0, isn't it?
Right,
1-0.
Well, I'm not being funny. Is it still 1-0? I didn't realize anyone had scored.
It's 0-0. But I feel like it's gonna be like one of those like winners or something.
Oh, no.
So who's winning the game in your eyes?
In my eyes, no one's winning the game in my eyes.
There you go. Tea was discovered in China from the there you go. We got Rosie.
Tea.
Let it. The long head lettuce.
Let's see. Tea. You can add like tea, scotch, and like
right back.
Which one?
Come on.
Tea, scotch, gin. You can probably find those.
Oh, that's trash. Jesus. Some of this football is diabolical.
No, I mean it's all right. I mean the thing is, I think it's just an even game. So what's up with Man United? What's the aims? Jim Ratcliffe is the one, right? Jim Ratcliffe is the one.
He's either going to be the one that actually brings change to the club, or he's going to be the one that seals our fate and dooms us to relegation and sends us down to the depths of despair, never to hear or see a Manchester United ever again. It's one of those.
Header.
It's one of those two directions, and it's not started out all too great. Whether that's a patience thing or whether it's a case of, well, maybe it is going to be one of those. They sing a lot of the right words of your hymn sheet, and you're like, oh, this sounds really good. But in the grand scheme of things, it ends up not cracking up to be what they sold you. What they sold to you as a dream. So for us, it's kind of the case that we just have to wait for them to start acting and see how the quality of their actions, quality of their decisions, how quick they are to make them, how decisive, how efficient the movement in the execution behind the decisions are. Because that's the thing is we can't sit idly and wait for things to happen around us. We have to be acting faster, more on the ball than everybody else. So whether Ineos have got that, we'll have to see. Half of our board that's meant to make the big difference ain't even joining till halfway through the transfer window / end of transfer window. So we have to make of that what we will.
Yeah, Courtois. So there was a big there was a big debate about Courtois, right? He's doing his Champions League. He's doing his Champions League business. Is it?
No, that Lunin. What was it?
Yeah,
Lunin. That is. Yeah. I mean,
that was good skill for Vinicius there, though. The way he just took two people out there, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit rough for Lunin, but it is what it is. The game is the game. Even if your goalkeeper's massively in form, you still feel that little extra confidence having that big name goalkeeper starting at the back for you.
I'm starting to believe it's Dortmund's day.
I suppose with Real Madrid, it's not like the case where they ever look like they are just genuinely down and out and defeated. They're just always just relaxed with it, and I suppose that's the thing about Spanish teams is that it's from the way that they play with the ball at their feet, the way that they play the possession game. I think it was a couple of videos I watched about how players train at Barcelona. Especially when I think it was Luis Enrique was there as their manager. Literally every training session, you're practically married to the football. You're trained to be just unfazed by anything once you have the ball at your feet. And
but that's universal. I mean,
you see a lot of teams try. You see a lot of teams try and execute that sort of thing in live game scenarios, but they panic. You see players lose composure, make mistakes. Yeah. With Spanish teams, they're genuinely sort of trained to, even when you're being pressed on the ball, that you're just calm, chilled. You know when to switch it on, up the tempo. As far as the execution side of things goes, sometimes you'll still get players that will still make mistakes.
I'm already borderline on how much I'm going to pay for this later on anyway.
Why?
Who's that?
The batter.
You mean? Okay. Yeah, you mean.
You've got budgie over there, Wolfie.
What's that?
Have you got budgie over there, Wolfie?
No, I got my dad and one of my best mates.
No, I feel like the one-on-ones at Madrid is a different level than at Arsenal. The one-on-ones, if you see in training, it's the skills, the training's intense. The training's way more. So you can have a good training session. There's a difference with good pros, and be it's still a good training session just because how quick the passing is, how hard they're going.
It depends on how intensely you're training.
Tom, I didn't even ask you.
No,
I assume you'd already.
just eating. But you'll want to arrive, Keith. But I'm going to send it back because I didn't realise.
I'd like to see Arteta give your attackers a little bit more freedom of creativity in how they go about.
You mean the ISS Enterprise? Is that what that is? Is that the ISS Enterprise then?
You're gonna have some good support from your fullbacks.
Oh, but it's the modern, yeah, the
Saka.
yeah, but that's like
got whoever else it is down the left hand side. I mean, Zinchenko's not really, winger support.
That would be perfect. This is my birthday, is it?
Yes.
Bless you and thank you. I'll have it. Pop it in the box, and I'll take
Kieran Tierney. If you had Kieran Tierney running legs down the left hand side, providing support to Martinelli, I think Martinelli.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm trying to make him feel his age, are you?
I wouldn't want you to go through all that hassle of taking it back, waiting probably via China for another one. So
what's the time, Joe? What's everyone on?
I'm on 68, about to turn 69.
Bless you and thank you.
All right, so you're about a minute ahead. Mine's been freezing.
That one's Simon's.
Practically watching live feed. How close was this? Just.
Is that
Tell you what. That probably should be 1-0 right there.
Oh, he's got all the different.
What, from Dortmund or from
Madrid? Rodrigo. I thought it was Bellingham, but it's Rodrigo. Literally was that close to getting a header to put it past the goalkeeper.
Thank you.
I'm about to see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Timing off by a split second.
Yeah, he just misses it. Close. He just goes underneath him. Above him, sorry. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing about it. Do we agree that if he does get a good connection on that, it might bounce off the goalkeeper though? Because when you look at it, they're both quite close to it, and you're right, he misses it just by a whisker.
I think it depends on what side the goalkeeper's actually gone past Rodrigo in the shot. Because if he goes front side, I think Rodrigo's aiming to sort of direct that more away from the goalkeeper. But if he goes down the other side of him, you may have had that covered.
Dortmund.
It's one of those where usually it just takes the goalkeeper out completely.
Shame there's decent approach play, but the final third play in this game's been awful. It's been played very nervously. No one's really grabbed the game by the scruff of its neck. Hard watch.
Most of the European finals have been like that. What's going on?
It's just
Marco Reus coming on. I'm hoping that's going to give a bit.
Yeah, he's a good legend, man. Marco Reus, the living legend that is Marco Reus, Mr. Dortmund.
Think of all the trophies he could have won. All
if he
those
stayed
trophies.
at Bayern.
Well, if he was a bit more of a journeyman type player, because he's had the quality to get those moves to all of those clubs, but he's always made it very clear, like I'm not leaving Dortmund, I'm staying right here.
Yeah, he's like a rare player, like he's like a Totti. He's just one of those rare examples of loyalty. Who would we say, boys, was the most loyal player we've ever seen? Most loyal?
Romelu Lukaku. No.
That's banter, that is.
As loyal as his relationship with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, no, I mean, and a paycheck.
Yeah,
Totti, Gerrard. Gerrard was quite loyal. Yeah, Giggsy. The thing is, these are guys that have been at the one club, man. Well, I was going to say Messi, because Messi...
Iniesta.
Yeah, Iniesta.
Xavi. Yes, Xavi.
Who said on Nenny? Who said on Nenny? Get out of it. That's banter, bro. Man said it on Nenny, you know. 72-30 says Maldini. Yeah, there you go. AC Milan legend, yeah. That's not a bad one. I was just trying to think, actually. Okay, Maradona, when he went Napoli, he kind of got ingrained there when he won the league with them. He didn't go nowhere else, as far as I know, after he left Barcelona, wasn't it? I don't know. Who would you say was the most loyal player you've ever seen to a club? That's a tough one, isn't it?
David De Gea.
Alan Shearer.
There's 1-0.
Alan Shearer, yeah.
Newcastle.
No, it's definitely Gerrard, man. It's definitely Gerrard.
Anyway, wait. I take it Madrid have just scored. Raul, yeah. Well, yeah, he was a good. And Casillas until they drummed him out.
Near post.
On
Not
your
near
Real
post,
Madrid.
Alan Shearer could have gone Man.
Hey, so wait, would you? Yeah, I'll say like Luka Modric.
Vamos.
Nah, not Luka Modric, man. He's not a one club man.
Nah, he's not a one club man. He's done in 2 places. Same thing with like Cruz. So you know what this final reminds me of now? I feel like it is the PSG final. It is the PSG final though.
Yeah.
For me, Totti. Yeah, I said Totti.
That fan pointing to his sleeves like 14 Champions Leagues.
Dani Carvajal.
That's a shit ass goal, man. I hate header goals for a final.
Now Mats Hummels.
Yeah, I said Messi as well.
Mats Hummels. If that ball doesn't go in,
anyone else, he retired, didn't it? And Xavi as well. He retired. He was always a one club man. He never went anywhere other than Barcelona.
Tell you what,
hold on. This goal is. I hate.
If Mats Hummels does that and puts the ball out of play, that's a red card. He's gone.
Dude, I hate that goal so fucking much.
It's like he knows the ball's beating him, and it's just like, fuck it.
Wait, he's not gonna get. Wait. He's not gonna get a red for it though. No,
because the ball went in. He didn't stop a goal with his hand.
Okay, the more you watch that replay, the funnier it gets, though.
I know.
Because you see his arm. Hello.
It's just like, all right.
God fucking damn, man.
Guess it's a goal. I guess it's a goal.
All right, time to go to extras. I'm rooting for extras. I'm putting a bet on.
Don Carlo Ancelotti's done it again.
Yeah.
He's achieved the barest minimum this season.
Win the Champions League for Real Madrid, yeah. He keeps his job for another year, folks.
Yeah. That's the thing about being a Real Madrid manager, is that you literally take the job and straight away the first thing they say to you, right, is, listen, you're very close to being sacked, right? I'm like, but I've just sat down for my first press conference. What do you mean? It's like, I know, but have you won a Champions League? No, exactly. Better get to winning the Champions League then, haven't you?
No. Well, I'm not being funny. I will say that Real Madrid did do the smart thing when they stuck by Carlo Ancelotti after he didn't win the last one. That was smart going. But realistically, did any of us actually expect anything else?
No, I thought like Dortmund would actually like finish one of those chances.
Well, Carlo Ancelotti be considered the GOAT with winning this one? He should be considered the GOAT already if you're not paying attention.
It's not over. Let him lift it first. Well,
I'm not being funny. He's already won a couple of Champions Leagues for Real Madrid. All he's doing is just emphasising the point. Now I think if he wins this Champions League, he'll win 3 now with Madrid. Or 4. And that will now equal what Zidane won with him. So, sorry, Tom?
No. So I've actually read his book. Like, I've read Ancelotti's book. It's an interesting book. Telling jokes to like calm people down. I mean, there's a lot to.
Yeah, he's a good manager, good man-to-man manager. Yeah. Frank Lampard said he's the best man-to-man manager he's ever had, and that included Mourinho, and that's saying something.
Oh, is that 2? No, he's put it wide. Jude Bellingham.
Hey, Jude. I think Carlo Ancelotti already had Pep beat anyway in terms of he's won in 5 countries, but Pep's only won in 4. And that's not even adding to the fact that Carlo Ancelotti has more Champions Leagues, knocking Pep Guardiola out in the process.
Oh, it's a corner. I might have actually been to now.
Oh, it's saved then. It's a corner.
It's deflection.
Oh, right. I thought you said he shanked it.
Oh, damn. Like, Jude's finishing, man. If that was at the World Cup, he's the amount of hate he's going to get for that. Like,
well...
wait till he misses from a penalty spot. Then you'll see real hate.
Yeah, I know. It's because he's. I get it.
Well, if it's a deflection, it's not a miss because someone's got a touch. So then that's it. It's not a miss. Those Madrid fans look gassed now, though, man. Those bald old ones, like looking in the air and all sorts.
Yeah. So what's like the Brit attitude towards like Bellingham.
What's this Brit attitude question? What's an American attitude towards it? How do you feel about RT? Yeah, tell
me this. Yeah, what is a Ugandan attitude to Marcus?
No. Listen. The reason I say that is the reason I say that is like Bellingham, right? Like he technically left England early, right? He technically left England early.
Yes.
So do you still accept him as some players who play in the Prem, like you accept him more?
Not my country. That's over to you, probably.
If I see an English player, I mean, it's a case with English players that there's so many world-class talent potential that don't leave the country, that stay at their clubs because, I'm comfortable here.
Yeah.
But then they don't ultimately unleash the potential. I love it when I see a star-like potential English player go to a top-end club elsewhere in Europe.
I agree. I feel like more people should take that. I feel like more people should take that route. That's what I'm saying.
Big up, Setian.
So like Fiku Tamori, for example, goes to AC Milan. He is a good centre back. He's a very, very good centre back.
So is Mark Gay, but we still got rid of him to Crystal Palace. The amount of our talented players, right, that are young English and have gone out to other places when we should have actually kept them. It's actually Tammy Abraham being another one.
So do you think like if more players like leave the country like away from the Prem, they could like be like world stars?
Yeah, probably.
Well, if it
Look at Jude Bellingham.
So is Mason Greenwood like when he goes to Spain, like is he gonna be like an actual? Is he gonna actually get loved?
There's a difference because Mason Greenwood destroyed his reputation. There's a difference.
He had to go to a different country because every club in this country would have ran him out of town if he were to go sign.
Hi, Rosie, big up, babe.
I think he could have been. I think he could have been one of your best talents, though. Like if
north side's on the pitch. Let's go north side.
North side's on the pitch. Oh, good save.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, north side you were on yesterday.
Yeah, he's on the pitch now.
What? Well, who do you compare him to?
Sebastian Haller.
Oh dear.
Oh.
You see it.
Wait. Did you say that to him on Jesse's stream yesterday?
No.
Oh my god.
I didn't think so.
I saw him coming on the pitch. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't even.
Jesus Christ, that could have been a wonder goal.
I mean, so
distance.
So how do you think?
I'm wondering what Fuzzy's missing. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. Go on, Bargav. What's your question?
Yeah. So how good would like Mason be like minus like his actions, I guess?
Well, to be honest, you could just look at he was banging in 20 goals a season for Man United for a couple of seasons.
Yeah,
so it's not that he's a talented player. Just like with Mendy at Man City, the reputation have been destroyed, and because it's very rare now that clubs will stand by players when they become a PR nightmare.
No, I agree. But
like when Tony Adams and Lampard and them lot were causing shit back in the day, like for our clubs, they could never do that now.
Save again.
And you're right, yeah, kind of thing with the long shot. I saw what Fuzzy was talking about.
Yeah, but what's his potential? Like, what player would he have been like in life?
Well, I'm not being funny. He's only 24 as well, isn't he? 23, 25?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not young.
So he's young. That is young.
It's still not done for him. How many people that have been told they're finished, they've gone away, they got signed again by other. Look at Salah, bro. Come to Chelsea, flop, went somewhere else. Roma did all right, went to Liverpool, became a legend. Bish, bash, bosh.
I think he's gonna be a star elsewhere, man. I think he's gonna be a star elsewhere.
Wait, who's this we're talking about?
Greenwood.
Mason Greenwood.
I think he's gonna be a star, but
I mean, he'll probably look like
another good save. Yeah, that was a good save from the header.
Oh, this could be 2 here. Yeah, 2.
I mean, he was like probably one of the best players.
It's Vinny, real star boy.
Vinicius Junior. I'll tell you what. Actually, I will say over the last 5 minutes, Madrid have been all over Dortmund now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once you get that one goal, like,
we're gonna kill you now. This is the end. This is the end, boys.
Wild.
No, but I will say this: you look at the Dortmund fans.
2-0. 2-0.
They're all still
2-0. 2-0, Vinicius.
The Germans are in the bin.
2-0.
Well, then again, but come on. We all knew they were underdogs. It's just this time
Bellingham assist.
That was poor play, though. They were the architects of their own downfall.
A Bellingham like assist.
Yeah, that was just punishment for making a mistake.
Yeah. Oh, their number 22 is that Maatsen?
Yeah,
Ian Maatsen.
That's former Chelsea boy. That is as well.
No, he still is at Chelsea. He's on loan, and I have to say that's the most horrific mistake I think I've ever seen him make.
He's going to come back. He's going to come back. He's going to be the star boy for Enzo. Enzo's
honest, actually, I wouldn't mind it. Well, even though you may mock what he did for Dortmund, I actually wouldn't mind him coming back because we would have needed him the season just gone. Loaning him out was suicide. I don't know what they were thinking. And Broyar as well. We could have used him, but they loaned him out as well. Just saying. Because I'm not being funny. When Ben Chilwell and Cucurella were effed, Maatsen wouldn't have been a bad person to take their spots.
Well, so Bellingham's star is about to go through the roof, by the way. Like, I mean, his star is about to go through the roof. He's won a Champions League.
Well, I know a lot of players that won Champions League, English players that have done one Champions League. Well, look at Gareth Bale, though. That would be another example of an English player going, or British player doing well over there and becoming a massive star. I'm not being funny. There were times Bale was better than Ronaldo, bruv.
Yeah, he was. He was.
And I'm not being funny. As players, don't get me wrong, everyone will suck off Ronaldo, but I'm not being funny. There was times when Bale was far better than Ronaldo at Real Madrid. The thing was, he was in. Yeah, but no. It's funny you mentioned Benzema because he was the guy that sacrificed himself for the other two.
He put everybody else on the pedestal. You look at how his chances or his goal tallies were quite low. During the seasons, both of them are there. Second, both of them are gone.
Yeah, Bale, he lost love for football. Yeah, that's true, Tom. Tom just said the reason why Bale flopped. The reason why Bale flopped off was because obviously he lost.
It's last game of football. This Tony Kroos winning a trophy.
Yeah, big up Tony Kroos.
Yeah, listen, massive respect. Luka Modric, man. Luka Modric. This is massive.
No, mate, I'll never sit there and round of applause for Spurs player or a Real Madrid player for that matter. Because unlike Arsenal, we compete with them for European titles.
Just saying. Just saying. It's a final, and it's a final.
No. He's a legend of football. I'll hats off. Just like Fuzzy just said, because how could you mention Modric? I'm not mentioning Kroos. This is a guy that's been playing for Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. High standards are in his blood, mate.
Yeah, but listen, like when the legends retire, it sucks, bro. It always sucks. So,
no, I can acknowledge their greatness, but that doesn't mean I have to sit there and weep about it. You know what I mean? I acknowledge Modric and Kroos. And I'm not being funny. They go out in the European Cup as well. Look at Carlo Ancelotti as well. Big hug, big cuddle, look, big smile as well. That's how you end a career, bro. Yeah. That's how you end a career. You leave the pitch smiling.
How many is that? Like 6? That's 6 Champions Leagues for that guy, right?
Chelsea says Maatsen gives a great assist to Vinny. Yep, he did.
Wait, is that? Wait. Hold on. So do Kroos and Modric have more than like Ronaldo, like Champions League wise?
Yeah, because they stayed there.
Yeah,
of course they would. And don't forget, how many Champions Leagues have Real Madrid won since he's left? 2 or 3?
3. I'm pretty
3.
Sure.
So including this one.
That's crazy, man.
That's 3 more Champions Leagues. Oh, by the way, and don't forget, they'll have more Champions Leagues than Messi as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the thing is, actually, they not only have a couple of more Champions Leagues, they actually have quite a fair more. But
okay, hold on. This game might not be done. We've got to go back.
Oh, come on, you know as well as I do. This is dustier than I don't know.
It's offside. Doesn't matter.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, there you go. You thought you had a good comeback and it didn't work. Right? No, I'm joking. Modric is a legend of the game. He deserves a Wolfie clap. There you go. You never said keep clapping.
2-1. 2-1.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Fuzzy's just giving the game away. It doesn't count.
Does not count.
So there you go. This will go out as it's panned out the whole Dortmund getting just tactically either just being short. That's all it is. This is why I said this reminds me of the Liverpool Spurs game. It's just because once you knew Liverpool got on top, that was that. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Clap his cheeks. It's June. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, again, Like and subscribe to these chaps as well. I'm not sure if Bargavin's got a channel yet, but my boy Hot Fuzz is here today. It's been a long time since he's been on my channel. Big up to him now. Sub and subscribe to him if you haven't. Top lad. Get him those numbers up, please, people. He helped me get to where I am today, and that ain't no bullshit. Oh, the door, I feel
everyone's
man.
overtaken me. Everyone's overtaken me with the subs.
No, I thought me and you were neck and neck. Because the last time I checked, you were on 70 whatever, and I was on 70 whatever.
Yeah, you're on 79, 179. I'm on 178, I think.
Am I? Okay, I got one yesterday then, because the last time I checked, we were exactly the same. So, there you go. Well, help Fuzzy get one more. Please,
One
please,
more
please.
For the year, just for the year.
No, he's a good lad. The thing is, me and you, like, in terms of being YouTube content, we don't do enough to continuously get subscribers, because Yeti's a great example of, even though we do our little bits and we just do, like, we talk about what we feel, Yeti's the guy who puts the hours in terms of he's always there or they're around to, like, to get the subscribers up. So, you know. But then again, I only do this when I got time. So the fact I've got 179 is an achievement.
Yeah, at the same time, I feel like it's just like you just keep being consistent. Like eventually it goes up. It really is. Like
there you go. Consistency is a quality in itself.
I mean, I don't know. Like
this game's finishing the way I hoped it wouldn't, but there you go. Damn it, poor Dortmund.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. It kind of sucks.
Comes Cecil from FTV.
Cecil. Jesus Christ, man! You're gonna get me sued, Fuzzy. Man's calling out YouTube in the teams. Like,
it's fine. It's fine. He's secretly a closet Man United fan. We all know this.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, posing with bloody before his internet fame, posing with Man United tops on in executive boxes at Old Trafford. You know, it is what it is.
Oh dear, it's getting more and more shameless now as the stream comes to a close. I'm number 50. Yeah, that's true. That is true. DJ Crane is number 50. 5-0.
Yeah,
oh no, wait. How Fuzzy? When are your 100th? What was it?
Hey.
What was that?
I don't know.
You did that video for it and all sorts, remember?
Yeah, yo, Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah, my 100s.
Yo, Fuzz. Let me ask you a question. Yo, Fuzz. So on rainy days, you gotta make that waterfall good content. Like, I mean,
I'll do just a waterfall like ASMR for Old Trafford.
I'm just saying.
I'll set up a mic in the Stretford end just to capture the sound of the water hitting the seats.
I don't know what's worse about Man United, the fact that you guys have a leaky roof, the urinals leak onto the bloody fans, or the fact you guys have a 1-star food rating. I don't.
Yo, is it that bad? It's that bad.
Bruv, you should never be a Premier League club and have a 1-star food rating.
That's true.
You should never be an executive attending a top club to end up walking away having sickness from eating raw chicken.
What? Raw chicken?
Raw chicken. That's where the bad food rating came from. Somebody from an executive conference or something, or an executive group, ended up dining there and ate raw chicken.
What happened? Did he give it a kiss of life and it came back to life on the plate?
He probably was like feeling a bit suspect. It's like, I swear chicken's not meant to be this rubbery.
Yeah. Kiss alive, bring it back.
I thought chicken was a white meat, not a red meat.
You know what I mean? It's because it's still got all the blood in it.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Dortmund, though, man. Even the yellow walls stopped moving.
Dude, it's hard to. I mean, I feel
it's meant to do that though. Yeah, yellow wall's meant to be as still as possible. Don't want a wall that moves.
Yeah, but you don't want a yellow.
Otherwise, it doesn't work. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard it's hard to get here, though. It's hard to get here.
That's what I'm saying. I feel sorry for them, man. Like, it's hard for them to get to a final. It's not easy getting to a final, man. It really ain't. Especially if you're actually traveling there and around as a fan as well. Oh, if you actually pay to go watch it. Oh, hang on. Hey, big up, Mel. Hope you're doing well. Miss Melina in the building. How you doing, mate? Hope you're feeling well now and you're all better now and you got over your cold.
That's my new name, panelist.
Well, the lady doesn't know who you are. He's Hot Fuzz.
That's fine.
That's Fuzzy. Subscribe to Mel's channel. She's a lovely lady. Big up to yourself, man. I hope you're well.
There you go.
And that's Fuzzy's channel, please. If you can drop him a like as well. He's a lovely guy. That's up. It's just a shame this final went exactly how everyone else thought it would. It's a shame, really.
It is a shame. I mean, I wanted Dortmund to win. I thought this was the one year we get an upset.
Well, this is what I thought. Like, I didn't think it, but because I knew Carlo Ancelotti would ensure they'd win. But it's one of those ones where you just hope. It's a break against the grain. The expression is.
The finals.
I'll tell you what. I think there is a Real Madrid fan somewhere around my local town because I hear fireworks going off.
Is there? Okay. Hello, Madrid! One guy standing outside his front garden. Hello, Madrid!
Hello, Madrid! And he's literally got firework displays going off and everything. Champions Leagues and fucking tifos decorated all across the front of his house.
Tifos. That's a lot of space for tifos, man. It's a lot of.
Just clip the top of it to your gutter drainage across the top end at the front side of your house. Make it come all the way down the front. Might have a bit of difficulty accessing your front door and all, but still.
What is it?
Hang on. Kevin, wait, hang on, boys. Kevin Campbell's had kidney failure. Please keep him in your prayers for former Arsenal. I know. There you go, Kevin Campbell, bro. Yeah. Wow. Didn't Michael Thomas drop out a little while ago as well?
Yo, kidney failure is ridiculous, man. Oh, man.
Big up to Fuzzy and big up to Mel as well. Please sub to Mel if you can. Lovely girl.
Kevin Campbell's a G, man. Kevin Campbell's a G.
Yeah, he was. Sorry to hear that, man. That's sad news. It really is. Big up to you, Mel. Hope you're feeling better as well and you got over your flu. It's just sad, man. Look at the guy, bro. The Dortmund, bro. Some of those Dortmund fans are just letting it out.
Jude Bellingham's letting it out as well. Squeaky fart, and he's crying.
I'm just saying it. I'm just saying if I end up at a final and we lose, I will be absolutely raising hell.
Bro, that's what I find. Bro, I tell you what, I sobbed for a good 5 minutes after we lost that Champions League final for Man United, man. I sobbed because
that must have been.
That was like I should have been it.
Well,
John Terry, what are you doing?
It probably, that probably feels like the end of life.
Please remember. I hear that you can try and take banter rights, but fast forward 4 years later and just remember you haven't won nothing since. No Premier Leagues, no Champions Leagues, zip.
Yeah, I'm waiting 20 years, bro. Like, so you're telling me, like.
No, but he's waiting 10 now, so it's all good.
And people tell me I'm entitled for one.
Karma, guys, karma.
And now you got people telling me I'm entitled for like wanting to win a Champions League. It's too high of a standard.
No. Okay.
No. You get what I mean.
That's not too. No. You should be ambitious in sports.
No, but like, yo,
what you in it for otherwise?
You tell that to Arsenal fans that are like in London. Oh my God, man! All hell breaks loose.
Again, that's why I said earlier on in London they talk amounts of shit.
A lot of shit, man.
Instead of just being quiet and waiting to see what happens, like everybody else does. It's got to be all that.
Fucking screw the fan base. I'm not like. No, it's just like what's wrong with wanting to win a Champions League? I don't get it. Somebody told me it's too high of a standard.
That's not a high standard. It's an ambition.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
But it's an ambition. It's not a standard.
League? How dare you?
I know, right?
Toxic. I know. Toxic and negative. You're always toxic and negative.
Wait, hang on a minute. Wait. Hang on. Wait. DJ Crane, what does it matter, right? If the referee admitted he took a bribe. Do you know Anderlecht? Wait. Do you know Anderlecht got done 6 years ago for bribing a referee? Right, was it 1982 Cup final? I think the UEFA Cup final. They were against Forest. The ref admitted they paid 10 grand, got 10 grand for the club. They banned Anderlecht from European football, but didn't take the trophy away from them. And then 2 months later, they got the ban taken away. So check it out. You don't believe me? Go and check it out. Check it out. It doesn't matter if you get caught. As long as you have time in between it, you'll get away with it. Look at City in the 100,000 charges, whatever else they supposedly got. There you go. Look, you see. Look at Dortmund. Look at Bellingham. He's shaking his head, bro. He's shaking his. He must have mixed feelings right now.
I mean, put it this way, right? With this Real Madrid team, Jude Bellingham.
Champions League winner. Why the fuck does he care? He's a Champions League winner.
Jude Bellingham's gone from trying to set up Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo today. Next season, he's going to be setting up Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, and Kylian Mbappe.
I feel like that's gonna. I'm telling you right now.
Has that been confirmed? Has that been confirmed?
I'm putting a curse. I'm putting a curse on Madrid after this final. I'm putting a curse on Madrid after this final.
I don't think the deal has been done for Mbappe to Madrid, but all parties know that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
No, it's going to happen.
So,
it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It's what everybody wants.
By the way, I tell you what, that's a F Haaland as well, because Haaland always hoped he could go Real Madrid, and if they get Mbappe, they won't go for Haaland.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
Unless Madrid goes to a 4-4-2.
This is the last
not under Ancelotti, they won't. Sorry, Bargav.
This is the last title Madrid's gonna get, and I'm saying that as a fan.
Keep hoping that, bro. Keep hoping. They've been winning this shit.
Mbappe's gonna kill this team.
Right. They've been winning this shit since 1950, bro. They ain't gonna stop anytime soon. Trust me.
No, wait till the team cancer comes. He's gonna spread the cancer insanely.
No.
Well, if they decide to
wait till he shows up. Wait till Kylian Mbappe shows up, and I'm telling you right now.
If Real Madrid were willing to exile the most marketable player of its time in David Beckham, and they're willing to exile him out to America for the sake of just getting rid of him, which they regretted, by the way, and Fabio Capello had to try and kiss his ass to get him to stay.
This guy has a half and half scarf, actually. For the Champions League final. Make it more socially acceptable.
Yeah. Wait. But there's no local rivalry between Real Madrid and Dortmund.
Yeah, but you want to but you can't be killed for going to a stadium just to remember the game. That's what I hated about it. You know what I mean? I get it. I'm not getting a Spurs and Arsenal half and half.
No. It's okay if you want Man City to lose in that respect, but you haven't got to sit there talking shit about your main rival. You could just say you want City to lose and leave it at that.
I feel bad for Ryerson, bro. I feel some of these guys, some of these Dortmund players having tears.
Egal modded again. No Real Madrid player makes combined 11, yet no Arsenal player wins a trophy. Wait. Are you telling me Egal?
No.
Did a combined 11?
Yeah,
let's not do that.
I've seen.
He did. Let's not do it.
And he didn't have a single Madrid player with an Arsenal player over an Arsenal player.
No, he chose all Madrid. He chose all Arsenal players to get over it.
I'm pretty sure he did it. He sort of did it 50-50, but there was the players from Arsenal that he chose to be in that combined 11. It's you look at the comparisons for the player in the Real Madrid team. You're but even then, that Arsenal player doesn't get in there.
The only two players from Arsenal that get into that Real Madrid team are Saliba and Gabriel. No one else. Forget the rest. Forget the rest.
Does Gabriel and Saliba? Maybe one of those two gets in.
Saliba, I think Saliba. Yeah, I think. No, what about Rudiger as well? Who do you think is the best one between Rudiger and Militao?
Hell, even bloody David Alaba. Even he would end up probably benching him.
I think Rudiger's pretty good. Yeah, Rudiger's one of the best.
Bro, yeah, Rudiger's solid, bro. He's got power, pace, athleticism. I do hear what Fuzzy's saying though. Milito between the two of them. I'm not right now because
Militao starts for Brazil.
He's solid.
He's solid.
He's solid. But yeah, Saliba's the only one out of that team that walks into that. Well, I say walk. He can fight for
I
a
don't think
place.
no, he does not walk into that team. He does not walk into that team.
Oh, actually, no. The only people okay, I know this may sound straight out, but because of his pace and his ability to get up and down, maybe Ben White over Carvajal, but Carvajal's just got the quality over him, no.
Carvajal scored.
But he's not. Ben White. Yeah, listen, Ben White works in the Prem. It does not work in the Champions League.
No. You don't know that because at the end of the day, your manager is never tactically flexible.
At right back.
Yeah, but you can. No. Wait. The thing is, you guys are not tactically flexible. Arsenal never changed the way they play.
All right. So does Kivior work on in left back in the Champions League?
Well, does he work in the Premier League?
No, he works in the Prem for a reason.
Wait. But you've just lost the Premier League race, so it doesn't work, does it?
Yeah, but when you play like Burnley and them, like, does it work?
Well, no, because you lost.
When we play Palace, does it work?
Well, did you? Okay, the end all result here, because we're using Madrid as the basis of you have a trophy at the end of it. If you don't win a trophy, you have failed.
Yes,
and it didn't work.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, but like, let's be honest. Like, Arsenal don't move that way, and that's why people call it out.
Yeah, that's why I just said, your club doesn't adapt to who they're playing. That's the problem. Like, and that's part of the reason why Bayern Munich shut you guys down in the chat. Because man, that second game that was awful because for much of that game,
no. Our level. Hey, listen. I kept saying our level was Porto. People did not want to take me seriously because
tactically away, they were lucky as well.
No, that was our level.
2-0 to Porto as well. That
was our level. That was our level, like Porto. Like,
I mean, it was Sporting the previous year, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. The Portuguese clubs but you think the way that they play, the quality, the level of quality. Yeah, the level of quality from the Portuguese side is not really anything to sort of.
I mean, listen. If we go through the Champions League, if we go through the Champions League of like sides better than like Arsenal, for me, I think we're Porto's level, and that's like there's probably about like it's 6 or 7 teams better than us.
It's opinion.
It's opinion, but I mean,
but look, I'm going to have to wrap this up because I'm going to go eat my food. But I'd like to thank Fuzzy as well for being here. I'd like to thank Bargath for being here. Big up Rosie as well. Big up DJ Crane, Jaminio, everyone in the chat, and everybody else that was here as well. There's Rosie's channel as well if you want to give her a like and a subscribe. Big up everyone as well. I'm excited to hear about Kevin Campbell as well. Thank you for telling me that, man. I didn't even know that. Big up Kevin Campbell. I hope he's well and he recovers. But thank you everyone who's tuned in. Like and subscribe to the boys. Give a like and a sub if you can to me. And we are out of here, people, because I've got food to eat. Peace.
Yes.
Yeah, I got food to eat. Yeah, man, hit me up for one of your streams for the season. I mean, he's still live. Yeah,
he's dropped out of the